Hello, I'm Abhinav Gupta and welcome back to the daily news bulletin of Jagran English. Let's begin with the first big story of the day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump will have a bilateral meeting today on the sidelines of the 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly. The two leaders are scheduled to meet at 9:45 p.m. as per the Indian timings. The meeting comes a day after Donald Trump met Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan on the sidelines of the UNGA session, where he said that he was ready to mediate between Pakistan and India on the Kashmir issue if both sides agree, as he described himself as an extremely good arbitrator. Later, India reiterated its stand on the Kashmir issue, clarifying that there cannot be any third-party mediation in New Delhi's internal matters. India has already rebuffed Trump's offer to mediate twice before. In a grand show of friendship and common vision, PM Modi and Donald Trump on Sunday shared the stage at the mega Howdy Modi event at Houston's NRG Stadium, where they addressed 50,000 Indian Americans. PM Modi gave tactic support to Trump's 2020 re-election bid at the event. His speech will greatly help the Republican Trump in winning votes of nearly 4 million Indian Americans who have traditionally voted for the Democrat Party. In his address, Prime Minister Narendra Modi hit out at Pakistan for its support to terrorism and said that India's decision to nullify Article 370 has caused trouble to those who cannot handle their country, as he called for a decisive battle against terrorism. Moving on to the next big story of the day. In an explosive admittance which exposes Pakistan's support to terror groups for the past several decades, Prime Minister Imran Khan on Monday acknowledged that his country's army and spy agency ISI trained Al-Qaeda and other militant groups to fight in Afghanistan. The startling revelation came when Imran Khan was asked whether there was a Pakistani probe to find out how Osama bin Laden was living in Abbottabad. Al-Qaeda was formed by Osama bin Laden in 1988, even as Soviet troops were leaving Afghanistan. Al-Qaeda was formed on August 11, 1988, while the Soviet troops had already started leaving Afghanistan on May 15, 1988 and had completely left the country by February 2, 1989. Imran Khan said that the Pakistani military continued to have links with them even though the US too quit the scene. He said Pakistan committed one of the biggest blunders when it joined the US war on terror after the 9/11 terror attacks by the Al-Qaeda. Pakistan was one of the three countries which recognized the Taliban government in Afghanistan before the US invasion in 2001 there. After the US invasion of Afghanistan following the 9/11 attacks, Pakistan extended support to American forces against the Taliban. Moving on to the next big story. Donald Trump renewed his offer of arbitration on Kashmir issue between India and Pakistan on Monday ahead of a meeting with Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan. The offer, his third, came barely 24 hours after he shared stage with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at a huge public meeting in Houston and emphasized the US stand to free the world of radical Islamic terrorism. Earlier too, during meetings with Imran Khan in which the Pakistani president had raised the Kashmir issue, President Trump had talked of mediation between Islamabad and New Delhi. But India had said a firm no, reiterating that Kashmir was a bilateral issue. Pakistan has been trying to internationalize the Kashmir issue, but India has asserted that the abrogation of Article 370 was its internal matter. New Delhi has also asked Islamabad to accept the reality and stop its anti-India rhetoric. With this, I conclude the Daily News Bulletin for today. We will be back tomorrow with more big stories of the day. You can log on to english.jagran.com to catch all developments of the day. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.